So here I am at the end of Mass Effect 3, taking a breath. I'm alive, baby. You may be wondering how to pull that off, especially since most of you ignorant assholes get me killed.
Not just you, Shepard, us as well.
Yeah, I'd like to live for a change.
Had to be you, right?
Let's start with this. You need high enough points at the end of Mass Effect 3 in order to unlock it, aka not fuck up completely.
7,400 war assets to be precise, though we both know Control is the correct ending.
What?
Here we go.
You die, and humanity's interests are secure.
Yeah, whatever, dick breath.
Excuse me?
Limcock says what?
What?
You stupid bastard.
Screw all of you.
So the choices you make in Mass Effect 1 will matter for this ending. So listen up. I'm only going to explain it once. The most obvious choice you gotta make is saving the Rachni Queen.
The game doesn't even make sense if you don't.
Yeah, the Rachni appear anyway in 3.
Which is like you didn't make the choice at all.
Fuck that shit.
Battlemaster, this is why you keep me alive. If I am and you choose to save the Queen again for whatever fucked up reason,
Hey, watch your language, young man.
you'll get the Rachni Workers War Asset for 100 and me for 25. Just look at that handsome mug.
Yeah, handsome.
Don't start, Jack. You're one bead of sweat away from slipping out of your straps.
Not that there's anything to see there that we haven't already seen on Gay Dan.
That's fucking it! Ghost fight!
Alright, now we need to talk about the most pain-in-the-ass road to war assets in the game.
You talking about Conrad Verner?
Yes, who the fuck else would I be talking about?
Literally anyone in this room.
To get the Dark Matter dissertation and the Conrad Verner war assets, you need to make sure you're nice to him in 1 and 2.
You're already asking too much.
Then in 3, start the Medigel sabotage mission and find him here.
When's Shepard going to tell them he's only worth 5 war assets?
Shut the fuck up, Asumi. You're only worth a few more points than Conrad.
Conrad might be a bit of a loser, but Kasumi sucks dick in every perceivable way.
Terribly.
Kasumi's dossier did highlight her extremely sensitive gag reflex.
Fucking wow.
You knew I wouldn't read those.
Shepard doesn't read? Anyone surprised?
Not at all.
Speaking of, before talking to Conrad in 3, you need to check off a few things, like read all the matriarch writings in 1.
More than a few things, Commander. You also need to help out Haas with his data recovery on Feros. Buy the Elkos Combine license, and get Jenna out of Korra's den.
Yeah, but when you do, Conrad has all he needs to help out. You even get the guy laid.
No, Commander. Calm those sexy thrusters.
Sexy thrusters?
There's a problem with the Legendary Edition that still hasn't been fixed. No matter how nice you are to Conrad in 1, 2 will assume you were mean to him. So you got to be extra careful to keep him alive. Or, you know, get a save file editor.
Yeah, and after all of that, you get a phenomenal 5 whole points, which fits perfectly up Shepard's tight little ass.
For the last time, Zaid, we aren't buying you the N7 Typhoon. You struggle hitting simple fucking targets as it is, and I don't feel like buying a nearsighted old man a ticket to turning my squad into collateral damage.
Yeah, whatever, tight ass.
To be fair, Commander, the N7 Typhoon is a beast.
No, you're the beast.
It's true, buddy, but now I gotta move on from the handsomest man in the galaxy to the ugliest planet.
Tuchanka?
Nah.
Fuck off, Liara.
You gotta make sure you save everyone in Zhu's Hope on Feros, though I'd completely understand if you don't want to.
What, you don't like concrete, dust, and moist, sentient, mind-controlling plants, Commander?
Moist. That's the word you went with?
Yeah, not a fan of that word.
Moist.
If it's not describing cake, I don't want to hear it.
What other word can I use to describe your face after I explode
Explode your anti-thorian grenades all over the citizens of Zhu's Hope. Yes.
Good save.
If we had a HR department, they would have imploded already.
Make sure after rescuing this dust slut, you equip the newly acquired grenade mod. You can take out the creepers lethally, but make sure only to grenade the mind-controlled citizens, or knock them out with a melee.
You hear that, Zaid? I have Shepard's permission to take out creepers, lethally.
Quiet down, love, or I can find another way to keep your mouth busy.
I'm going to make your death look like heart failure, old man.
Holy shit, that was dark.
Too far?
Rest in peace, Robin.
Okay, when you assholes are done, you move on to Mass Effect 2 and make sure to help out this green bitch. Then in 3, you'll get some delicious war assets for your trouble.
Did you, say Zhu's Hope?
Oh shit.
Because the only thing they should hope for
No,
is
no,
the
no, no.
This video will offend everyone and is not intended for those underage or without a sense of humor. Viewer discretion is advised.
So you gotta explore the whole galaxy, each planet and each mission, just because I said so.
Well, actually, you don't need to explore
Because I said so! Well, actually, you don't need to explore each one, but carrying over excess resources from 2 into 3 will net you some war assets.
Wait, we only got 25 war assets, but you can get up to 100 if you gather even more excess minerals than we did.
Yeah. Also in 2, you have to recruit each companion and get their undying loyalty.
No one likes you.
Yeah, don't be nice to Jack, or you'll need to reject that teenage boy-looking ass, which makes her snap.
Fuck off! Fuck off!
You deaf? Fuck off!
You shouldn't have scaled that mountain, Commander.
More like open field.
Fuck off!
So I recommend doing every quest in 2, and you most definitely need to in 3. Where scanning planets and missions net you assets too often to mention.
This means you need to do all the DLCs. In Mass Effect 1, in the Bringing Down the Sky DLC, you have to make sure Balak survives. Either letting him escape, leaving him for the Alliance, or leaving him to die slowly.
Ha! You don't need to do the DLC in Mass Effect 1, you stupid bastard.
Shit!
Yeah, if you leave it, you still get confronted by Ball Licker in Mass Effect 3, then can talk him down for some war assets.
Okay, but in Mass Effect 2, you gotta do the Arrival DLC for some war assets.
I already said do all the missions in 2.
You also gotta do Project Overlord and send David to Grissom Academy. Then in 3, when you meet Archer, you gotta tell him David is doing okay. That will get you some more.
That all you got, smartass?
No, when at Grissom Academy, you'll meet David and he'll unlock some loot for you. But on that mission, be sure to send the kids to the front lines. They'll die in the end, but it will net you more assets.
Don't feel bad about sending Jack's students off to die. After being that close to her, they were yearning for sweet release.
Fuck you, bitch!
In 3, you have to do all the DLC, as they all give you war assets. The Leviathan DLC provides a significant 620 war assets if you include all the new systems to scan, while Omega adds 405
Moist.
and Citadel boosts by 70 points.
Oh, and don't use the Renegade Interrupt when Anne Bryson is being mindfucked to track Leviathan.
Additionally, the From Ashes DLC offers 100.
Best of all, you awaken Javik, the avatar of vengeance and the only non-primitive on this disgusting so-called ship.
I like this guy.
Wow, Javik must have finally finished washing his hands.
Will you now grace us with your majesty's presence?
No.
I really like that guy.
All right, then there's Captain Kirahi. If you go here and destroy the Geth drones, he survives the mission. But wouldn't you know it, he only gives 20 war assets for surviving, but his goddamn replacement gives 30-fucking-5.
I told you he was a bit of a cloaca.
Yeah, I mean, getting him killed and letting Lieutenant Tolan take over is better for your bottom line. But I didn't because you have a bit of war asset wiggle room to get the perfect ending. And what can I say? The lizard grew on me.
Probably a fungal infection.
Speaking of growing on me, Rex, I love you, buddy, so I'd never consider killing you off and sabotaging the cure.
I never doubted you. Well, except this one time.
Pretty big one time.
That's my style. Go big or go home.
You certainly got big.
Ha! Well, we all can't look like we belong in a Bonds commercial.
Yuck.
Would you chatter fucks let me finish this useless bullshit? If you save the cure data in Morden's Mass Effect 2 loyalty mission and cure the Genophage with both Rex and Eve alive, you actually get a ton of war assets. More than enough to not even consider the other options.
Wait, you'd consider it if it gave more war assets?
Of course. What's the name of this fucking video, you dipshit?
How would he fucking know? We're only just recording it now.
Whatever. There's only around a 20 war asset difference, if you convince Morden to fake his death.
What if you want to keep me alive and cure the Genophage?
You can't.
You know I'd do everything I could, buddy, but you said it yourself. You're at the end of your life.
Wait, I didn't say that.
It would take me killing off Rex in Mass Effect 1, Eve in 3, by not having the data in 2, and sabotaging the cure.
Then how are both Rex and Morden fucking alive right now?
Yeah, explain to me how in this universe, the Geth, Rex, Morden, and even some Reapers are all alive.
Because in this universe, I didn't fuck around and take no for an answer.
Uh-huh. Mr. Diplomatic over here throat-punched his way through the galaxy.
If it ain't broke, buddy, when the Solarians didn't want to cooperate, that's a throat punch. When Morden didn't want to move his ass out of the tower, that's a throat punch.
Wait, what did you do to the admirals when they attacked the Geth?
Oh, you best believe that was a throat punch.
Let me guess. The whole situation with the catalyst and the choice that defines the future of the entire galaxy.
Yep, throat punch. Aren't you jerks listening?
What about when Rex wanted a cure for his balls?
Technically, the Genophage does not affect the testicles. It modifies Krogan DNA to trigger embryonic rejection in females, which is...
Wait, fuck you, Shepard. Why the hell did you punch me in the testicles and tell me it was for the cure?
Because it was funny as hell?
Hilarious!
Do you guys like my moist song choice?
Seriously, Zaid, I'm about...
Just ignore him.
I almost forgot. You gotta be nice to Khaleesi has been El Gelato all throughout Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. In 3, use a Paragon interrupt as she begins to cry.
Little bitch.
Though it's no big loss if you punch her square in her smug face. Bitch, shorten your fucking name!
You and Ashley are perfect for each other.
Why? Because we both know it's completely unnecessary to introduce yourself like this unless you're grandstanding about loving your own culture.
No, because...
Would be like me introducing myself as Gunnery Chief Ashley L. Kitten Smasher Loves Ice Cream on a Cold Day Williams.
Catchy. I'll save it for the bedroom.
How do you guys manage to talk in bed at all between drinking Jew blood and strangling baby Elcor?
Disappointed.
Is this Jew you speak of yet another primitive race?
Yes. Oh my god, he gets it. I love this guy.
Well done. Incredibly intelligent to stoke the Islam and Jewish fires right now, guys.
When will there ever be a good time? They haven't stopped fighting for 240 years.
Pathetic. In my cycle, inferior races would often fight pointless battles between each other. Their differences were insignificant, and they were both evolutionary failures.
And I don't like the Council, but predictably, keeping them alive gives you more war assets. Nothing much to say here except that this is a load of bullshit. You could murder all the politicians in the universe, and the planets will keep fucking spinning.
Are we just glossing over the fact the bug guy made Shepard's girlfriend slide off her chair?
Ha! Moist.
I just assumed if we transitioned away, we discussed it off screen. But wait, come to think of it.
The son of a bitch has been cutting away to avoid hard conversations.
Yeah, what the hell?
Shit! Edie!
Crap, sorry, Commander. I was pooping.
I fucking knew—
I think you're forgetting about Kelly Justin Bieber Chambers.
Oh yeah. You gotta bang her senseless to get those sweet war assets.
What? Seriously? That's enough incorrect advice for one video, Commander.
Whoa, calm down, headaches.
You were right to blow him up.
Makes sense that the best outcome for the game isn't letting him back on the ship.
I'll go through that later.
All of you just shut the fuck up and let me explain properly.
Okay, boss.
In 2, you need to get Kelly up to your chambers, bang or not. A friendship will do, as long as she offers to feed your fish. Then in 3, you got to encourage her to change her identity to keep her safe from Cerberus.
Cerberus! Fucking Cerberus.
Yeah.
Cerberus suck.
Oh, do they, Tali? Well, let's talk about your criminal trial.
Shit.
Gross incompetence, wasn't it?
All right, for the maximum war assets, you gotta exonerate Tali without presenting proof against her father. Because Tali is a little bitch that can't handle the truth.
Hey, fuck you, Shepard.
That's only when she's not crying about the Geth.
Wow, Ash, chill out. She's still a fucking child.
What? But you just
I'm
said—
sorry about Ashley fucking Williams, Tali. She's a bit of a bitch, not gonna lie.
Thanks, Shepard. I understand.
Oh, there's my big beautiful Admiral's smile.
Fucking seriously.
Speaking of, exonerating Tali without presenting evidence doesn't give direct war assets, but it makes Tali an admiral in 3, and that's essential to broker peace between the Quarians and the Geth.
Seriously.
That's not the Geth.
Good. Legion's awake. In his loyalty mission, you can destroy or rewrite the heretics. But destroying makes peace between the Quarians and Geth easier, but not impossible. So, whatever you prefer.
I prefer dead humans.
Saren? Did anyone else hear
You
that?
thought you killed me, Shepard, but I'll always be a part of you.
Who you talking to, Shepard?
No one, just, no one.
He's finally snapped.
Yeah, talking to yourself is the first sign of insanity.
Let's move on. All right, now we got the whole fucking Geth war bullshit. Tali, your people have to be close to clinically brain dead.
Excuse me?
Yes, let's attack the Terminator robots the same fucking time the galaxy-ending mind-controlling synthetic gods are deleting whole civilizations. You're a friggin' genius, you idiot.
But Shepard,
The fuck, Shepard. Stop yelling at her. She's just a kid.
I'm not a kid.
Yeah, leave her alone, Shepard, you little bitch.
Damn, outplayed by a Reaper.
Kinda embarrassing, not gonna lie.
The only thing only thing embarrassing here, James, is your
micro penis, which you overcompensate for by squeezing those ridiculous muscles into a woman's shirt. You absolute fucking disgrace to the N7 program.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna do you a favor and put you out of your misery.
Whoa, wait.
Holy shit!
Nice.
Wow.
What the fuck just happened?
Jealous.
Jesus Christ.
The Quarian section is not finished, but this is a good segue. You can't let Samara shoot herself, even though her reason for doing it is just so damn moronic you almost want to let her.
We just leaving James on the floor?
What's moronic about not wanting to kill her last child, you insensitive jerk?
Wow, okay then.
It's okay, Liara. I can handle this. You see, Commander, your confusion comes from the fact your penis is microscopic.
I'm okay, baby. Taco burrito!
Damn, thought I was getting another ghost, buddy.
Huh, suffering your jocks, dickhead. You're stuck with me.
Yeah, that sucks.
Sorry, buddy.
The thought of eternity with Jacob keeps the gun off my skull.
I kinda feel bad now. Seems like a fate worse than death.
Kill me.
I'm in constant agony.
So, the dick jokes revived you?
Yeah?
But,
What?
never mind. Let's just get through this. When given the option, support Admiral Gerald over Rand. Withdrawing now puts the whole fleet at risk. Also, support Admiral Zen over Tali, because Tali is infected with a problem that plagues a lot of Western countries, suicidal empathy.
What the fuck does that mean, Shepard?
What do you think? He's being racist again.
Of course.
Both these give war assets.
No, don't you dare cut away again before—
Against your better judgment, knowing the elusive man is a dick,
You're one to talk.
you should save the collector base for him.
Oh, yes, that's right. You should for humanity.
Whatever. Saving the base gets you 10 extra war assets for whatever fucking reason.
Wait, you get 110 war assets for keeping the base, not 10.
You see, that's my bad for assuming the people listening weren't complete fucking morons. You get 110 war assets for saving the base and 100 for destroying it. Those are the only fucking outcomes. 110 minus 100 equals 10. Now get the fuck out of here, James. I'll call you if I need our windows licked. Speaking of licking, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you, but you gotta let that IGN slut, Jessica Hobart, onto your ship. Be sure to stock up on some Mr. Clean surface bleach while you're at it.
Wow.
Yeah, look, as long as you keep her from licking everything in the ship like a PSP, you'll be safe.
Don't let her assets fool you. You get access to her war assets without the need to unleash them. Just select the Paragon or Renegade options when they come up in each of her interviews. Oh yeah, you gotta invite her up to your cabin, so don't let her touch any of your shit. While we're talking Mass Effect 3, don't forget to do all the fetch quests, N7 missions, and side content before they disappear. For example, if you don't go to Grissom fast enough, Jack is a fucking phantom at the end.
Incoming. Jack, it wasn't her. Not anymore. It's one more thing that Cerberus will answer for.
In fact, just visit the Citadel after every mission to be safe.
Damn, I made indoctrination look sexy as hell.
There are a lot of side missions and conversations to overhear. Convincing these two to make military VIs, for example, gives you war assets.
Let's just go through some of them now.
Let's do it.
This PTSD bitch in the hospital. You need to visit multiple times before an option appears in the Spectre office, but don't approve it or she'll attempt a Samara. More war assets for holding out.
Also, don't approve this private's transfer request. You lose points that way. When these two are arguing, support the cafe owner.
Always support small business.
Like and subscribe.
You get the idea. Walk around and listen to conversations, then check the Spectre office for things to approve. Besides the ones we mentioned, you can approve everything else.
They reward you with new assets or missions.
I just open my map during each visit. If there are any new NPCs to talk to, they'll show up there.
Don't forget to scan every single planet. Get that 100% in each system.
That is, each system that has a percentage that can actually increase. Some can't.
The only thing you shouldn't increase is Kasumi's masochistic codependence.
What? What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. Your inability to give up your ghost boyfriend. Hey, maybe you boys have a chance.
Really? Well, Kasumi, hi.
Hey there, baby. I heard you wanted a piece of Ghost Jacob.
Fuck all of you insensitive.
Many of you might not have realized this is a thing, but when Dr. Chakwas asked to join your crew, send her to the fucking labs instead for some bonus war assets.
Yeah, but if you do Dr. Michael's mission in Mass Effect 1, you can request she joins your crew instead as the ship's doctor.
Yeah, but she's as chatty as Ashley's pubic hair.
What the fuck, Edie? What is that? I don't even have pubic hair.
Exactly.
Wait, Edie, have you been watching me in the bathroom?
Yep.
Anyway, she's fucking boring, but this path gets you the most war assets. Speaking of boring, you gotta befriend Steve Cortez and listen to his homo-ass whine about his dead husband.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. It's like, oi dickhead, I got a galaxy to save, but apparently I need to listen to this shit.
No, I mean seriously, as in I'm struggling to understand how you could be so damn homophobic.
Wow, I'm not scared of homosexuals. I'm treating him exactly the same as I treat anyone else. Lightly teasing them for their points of difference.
You're not lightly
Maybe you're the homophobic one, thinking he needs special fucking treatment.
It's not special.
Did it ever occur to your self-righteous ass that he doesn't want to be excluded like he has fucking AIDS or something? Though maybe he does.
Definitely.
See? Your teasing is just a gateway.
We have no time for AIDS, Commander. To the airlock!
There's absolutely every reason to do the Eden Prime mission and get the goat himself. Javik.
Yes, Commander.
Frankly, I don't know why it took us this long.
Apparently he's a nightmare to voice.
Just fucking get him ASAP and enjoy the extra lore and war assets.
Please do. He says the best things. I wish we got him the first time we visited Eden Prime.
Yeah, but last time we were here, there wasn't 3 pieces of intel to collect, each giving you war assets, so don't miss them.
Good, you're here for this. Listen up, Ash, you too.
What now?
After stopping the Spectre wannabes, Kaidan or Ashley from shooting you, do not accept them back onto the ship. Seems if you live under my overwhelming shadow, you contribute 0 fucking war assets. You useless pricks.
Yeah, we're the useless ones.
But if you fuck off on your own to hack it, you contribute 25. Not much, but it's something.
Maybe we contribute nothing under your leadership because you're a bad leader.
Zaid, stop sniffing Samara's chair for a second.
Shit.
And tell us about your shitty Mass Effect 3 mission.
Well, you just gotta speak to me after the Volus ambassador crap down in the docks. Pretty fucking simple, Shepard. You getting slow in your old age?
Old? I just saw you load your gun with Liara's tampons, you crusty fuck.
By gun, do you mean ass?
No, Rex, your ass might be a lethal weapon, but ours are pretty innocuous.
The only thing innocuous about you are your mandibles.
He, actually did mean ass.
I fucking knew it, you filthy gutter.
So Liara, before you head out to no doubt replace your feminine hygiene products and finally purchase a lock for your door.
Yeah.
Tell them about your mother/father/whatever.
For fuck's sake, Shepard. That comment's gonna upset someone.
Who the fuck cares anymore? We live in a galaxy where victimhood is monetized.
True, so yeah, all you need to do is talk to Liara's father in 2, which you'll do anyway if you followed the Conrad path. Then speak to Liara at the cafe on the Citadel in 3. asking her to talk to her father.
Yeah, and be sure to visit Thane at the hospital every chance you get, especially before heading off to 2 chunks of shit.
Shepard, you need to ease off. That's my home planet. It may be a little rough around the edges.
Yeah, and it may be a little filled with radioactive trash.
And that trash may be concrete, dust, and rancid bat-faced frogmen.
Don't forget the nuclear tapeworms and volus-sized cockroaches.
And it may smell like a fucking stray dog's perineum, and contain almost 14 buildings still standing.
And it may be held together by the sticky glue extracted from millions of discarded Krogan babies subjected to extreme heat and pressures of
Doctor, I hear Solarian's liver is best served raw.
Comments reluctantly withdrawn.
All right, Samara, listen to this.
Listening.
While you're in the Spectre office, be sure to pardon Donnie and Daniel so you can hear them banter about big ol' Asari titties.
Remember Samara, the Asari Justica?
Where are you going with this, Kenneth?
Have you noticed that older Asari women seem to be a bit more ample? Do you think they just keep growing?
Well, what can I say? I do have a glorious set of tits.
Fucking men.
They also give you war assets when you do their thermal pipe mission.
I'd give her assets a thermal piping.
You forgetting about me, Shepard?
Nah, I'm saving the ass for last. Keeping Miranda alive is pretty complicated. You can't miss a single meeting with her on the Citadel. Every time she contacts you, find her. A total of 3 times and give her the resources she needs, no question.
Good boy.
The second meeting is in the Spectre office. If you tapped her in Mass Effect 2, you can't break up with her. The lack of your beautiful plonker to look forward to gets her killed.
I wish this wasn't true.
I mean, once you've experienced the GOAT, you can't live without him down your throat. Edie, you bitch. I didn't tell you to fucking cut.
It's the end of the video.
It's the end when I say it's the fucking—
It's the end of the video!